We'll go straight into the current topic, which we've spoke about a bit before. But on your own, is grime hip hop?
I think it's a subgenre of it. I don't think grime. You know what? To be honest with you, hip hop is not music. It's a way of life. Rap is from hip hop or from the lifestyle of, you know what I mean. So a lot of people get it twisted and they label things or they like to box things, but that's just human nature, innit? We all got a sock drawer. We all want to put our socks in one drawer, our boxes in one. You get me? It's like that, innit? So, or even alphabetize, like Big Up Mr. Thing, all our records from 70s to whatever. But to me, it's all relative, innit? Man is rapping. It doesn't matter whether it's 140 BPM or, you get me, like 92 or half of that, 70. Like now, grime artists are rapping over trap beats. You know, like,
Yeah.
So it's the same shit. Like, I don't care. Like,
Some people
like,
say trap ain't hip hop as well, though.
Rap ain't hip hop. It's not.
No, trap. Some people say trap.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, because man wouldn't be doing. It's like birthing, or influences what actually birth another thing. Like,
Yeah.
I want to do my thing. I like that. I'll take an element. It's the same with hip hop in general, like, or hip hop music, how it was created. Like when, you know, you watch that Netflix series, The Get Down. Like, basically, if it weren't for Kool Herc taking a fucking record from a 70s break and looping it, and then having a man just, yeah, let me try and spit over this bit of the beat, and the next person doing break dancing, and the next person doing it, all elements what man took to make one thing in it. Same way, like, you've got people who are sampling, and they'll sample some folk record and then make a banger with the Dre thing or whatever. It's Dre, like, use, like, what's that fucking tune with Truth Hurts or whatever the fuck her name is. It was #1 with Rakim.
Yeah.
Bruv, yeah, he got sued the fuck out of it, but it's like, would that tune be heavy if it weren't for the thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know. So, in terms of, like, trying to, you know, I think it's the same thing, bruv, to be honest with you. It's just all relative. People want to hate me for it, but it's not only that, it depends on the eye of the beholder, innit? Like, everyone's got a different take on things. Like, I remember us when we had the conversation in the shop and Tone was saying, oh, then hip-hop doesn't exist. Everyone's got their own opinions, but at the end of the day, it's down to you, innit? What I say is not bond. What people can watch this video and say, oh, he's chatting a lot of waffle. Like, but the proof's in the pudding. Like, let's be real, my whole career, I've obviously made rap music or hip-hop, 90s influence beat music from, you know, your Biggies or whatever. I've been through the scene.
Yeah.
I've just put out a record with Dirty Goods. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of the forefathers, like, of the grime scene.
Yeah.
You know, like, he's clashed Wiley.
And is it a straight hip hop record?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what it is. Like, man can spit over grime. Like, he just put out the Hungry Belly, and that's like grime and hip hop and, you know, like trap beats. Some people will see it as trap, some people won't. But well, I see it, as far as I'm concerned, like, it's the same thing, innit? Man is rapping.
Why do you think some people say that it isn't, like hip hop people?
I don't know. Like, to be honest with you, I don't know. Maybe it might be a gripe. They feel, I don't know. Like, I've heard many stories back in the day from certain people, like, raw, you know, that man was trying to get in, like, you know, your wretches. They were trying it. They wanted to be a part of the so-called UK scene. You know, your Skinnies, your Kalashnikovs, your Jess, your Chester P, your Lewis Parker, or whatever it may be. And people weren't really into that. But it's the same thing. Like, what is Gigs? Is Gigs a hip hop album?
Well, they call him UK rap. It's like there's UK rap and UK hip hop now.
But they put Konnichiwa in that as well.
Yeah. Well, they mostly call that. They mostly call that grime.
Oh, see, God's trying to tell me, man. You see what I'm saying? I swear it's like trying to rain on a brother. Yeah, but I got our brolly in there to protect your.
All good.
You know what I mean? But yeah, bruv. Like, Konnichiwa, you know, won a Mercury Prize. They said that about Dizzy, the boy in the corner.
Yeah.
They said it was UK. They said it was rap.
Did they say it was rap at the time? Yeah.
Yeah, rap hip hop.
well, I think-
I remember Dizzy Rascal being on the cover of Touch magazine. No, HHC
HHC,
magazine,
yeah.
saying I am hip hop.
No, it didn't.
Bruv,
I remember.
I've got that magazine.
I'm gonna correct this story for you because I know.
I've got the magazine.
No. It said, "Am I hip hop?"
Am I hip hop?
And in the article, it said, in the interview, Dizzy said that they had asked him to wear something saying, "I am hip hop," and he asked them to change it to show respect for Rodney P and people he knew that was already doing hip hop music in the UK.
Well, that's big of him.
I need to find that article actually myself to read it, to quote this properly.
Thank you for correcting me.
Please send it to me.
When you said that, I was like, oh yeah, shit.
I remember the story because
that's the dyslexic party there. You know what I mean? Man had the thing. It has the same words in it. It's just,
yeah. But I remember.
I didn't. It was.
But I want to read that now that we're discussing this. I do want to read it again myself and see exactly what he said or whether he said he felt he was hip hop or not.
Well, I would think he would like to class himself. Hip hop's a culture.
Yeah.
It's associated with that. So yeah, he is. Grime is a next culture, which wouldn't have been birthed without hip hop culture.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of relative thing. It's like a grandfather or a father. It's like, you know, you had the blues, you had folk, you had, you know what I mean? It's the same shit. So bruv, he's fucking with Bum B.
Yeah.
What is Bum B?
Well, he said on his Vlad interview the other day that he made I Love You and all them beats trying to sound like 3-6 Mafia.
Trying to sound like 3-6 Mafia.
So that's a new revelation.
You know? Like, for instance, I'll tell you another record, what is hip hop. And I think it to me, I still feel no one has achieved this height, and it was Roots Maneuvers. Roots Maneuvers Witness the Fitness.
Yeah, straight.
You get me? Roots Maneuvers Witness the Fitness. Man was trying to make fucking Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Made that shit, and then he's fucking with like fucking Pharaoh, Charlie Tuna. Like, I remember certain artists from the States at the time. What is this guy? Who is this guy? He's 9. Do you understand what I'm saying? And he was just doing what we were doing, but he had a sound and it was his own thing, you get me? So with that being said, it's the same fucking thing, man.